YouTube, what's going on, man? It's your boy Booba and welcome back to another play review on the channel. Hope you guys are having an incredible day. In today's video, man, we're gonna go ahead and take a look at the new Condor Evolution card for none other than Lucio. Lucio is a 99 rated card. He has the controlled acceleration type, right footed with 5-star skill moves and 5-star weak foot. Now, I don't know about you guys, but a lot of people have been saying that the Shapeshifter's Lucio card is honestly one of the best right backs and then one of the best midfielders in FC 25. And he finally fits into an evolution, boys. The new Condor Evolution is 200,000 coins and he's currently going on the market for like 12k. I'm pretty sure he's like minimum price. I feel like throughout FC 25, Lucio hasn't been like the most popular of players, but I feel like towards the end when he did get his Shapeshifter's card, a lot of people did actually run him in their starting 11. So yeah, man, with the upgrades, does have the potential to be one of the most OP players. He can play the CDM, right back, and center mid positions. And looking at his in-game stats in a bit more detail, I mean, we can see that the card is extremely well-rounded. He has 9 goal on gang with the lowest stat being 91 for his shooting. Now, when it comes to the upgrades that the card does get to his face stats using the new evolution, it's nothing too crazy. He does get a +5 upgrade to his defending and then also a +2 upgrade to his physicality. I really like the fact that he does also get 5-star skill moves. If you do end up running him in the midfield, man, that's going to be a nice touch. And then obviously he does get a 5th playstyle plus. Now the 5th playstyle plus that he does end up getting is the Tiki Taka. And for me personally, boys, I mean, unless you run him in the midfield, the Tiki Taka playstyle plus, I mean, at the right back position isn't going to be too important in my opinion. But if you do run him as like that CDM / center mid where he is a lot on the ball, you know, a little bit of technical play as well, I feel like that's going to be a great addition going forward. I mean, the physical side to his game looks absolutely insane, boys. The pace is a little bit lower and he doesn't have the quick step or the rapid playstyle, so that is a bit of a letdown. But I mean, incredible defensive stats. The physicality looks absolutely insane and then technically pretty good as well. 97 reactions, 96 composure, really nice passing stats. So with the way that the card is set up, boys, I mean, he can have both the controlled and the controlled lengthy acceleration types, and I feel like it's really important for him to have that controlled lengthy. Now, a lot of people might be tempted to give him the engine chem style, but the engine does make him controlled, which is a bit of a letdown. If you do want him to have the controlled lengthy acceleration type, I mean, the anchor chem style, I mean, a decent option, not the craziest of upgrades. It is going to give him 98 pace, which is really important. I mean, we do already have the 99 defending, and then it does also max out his physicality at 99. So whether you play him in the midfield or like at the right back position, I mean, you can't ask for much more, man. I mean, he does have a very solid setup. In terms of playstyle pluses, like very solid playstyle pluses for the card, we have 3 passing playstyle pluses and then also intercept and bruiser. I would say the only real letdown for the card in terms of playstyles is the fact that he doesn't have quick step or relentless. I mean, as a right back or like as a more defensive minded midfielder, I feel like those 2 playstyles are really important. So with the way that the card is set up, boys, I mean, keep in mind a lot of versatility with the card. For me personally, I run the 4-3-3, man. So as a center mid where he is maybe like a box to box midfielder, like a deep line playmaker would be really good. If you do run the 4-2-1-3 formation, I mean, which a lot of people do still run that formation, using him as a holding midfielder as like a deep line playmaker would be ideal. And then if you do want to run him at the right back position, I mean, as a fullback is probably your best bet. The only real letdown with him playing at the right back position is the fact that he doesn't have quick step. With so many really good midfielders / defenders currently in FC 25, man, it's going to be really interesting to see whether or not it's actually worth picking him up for that 200,000 price tag. If you guys do enjoy these FC 25 play reviews and you want to see more videos like this on the channel, definitely let me know by leaving a like, turn on that notification bell so you guys never miss an upload, and then also consider subscribing to the channel if you are new. But without further ado, let's go ahead and jump straight into it. Alright, boys, here we are jumping into game number 1 using the new Lucio Evolution card. Now, in game number 1, we're going to go ahead and play him at the center mid position in the 4-3-3. We're going to use him a little bit more like a defensive-minded midfielder. So, I mean, if you do run him as a CDM, I hope that this is actually like a really good example of like what he brings to your team. Now, first things first, you guys know how we like to start off every play review, and that is by testing out the card's dribbling. Now, the technical ability is actually going to be really important. And for the most part, boys, he does actually have some pretty decent dribbling stats. So if you do a little bit of left stick dribbling, that's not too bad. 5-star skill moves as well. You know what, man? Maybe like the press proven playstyle would have been really nice, but on the ball doesn't seem to be too bad. But yeah, man, the plan is to kind of use him as like a more defensive minded midfielder, but we're also going to try to get him a little bit further up the pitch. The recovery speed right there was actually really good. We did give him the anchor chem style, so he does have controlled lengthy. I actually really like the fact that he does have Tiki Taka, man, especially if you do run him in the midfield. Lucio ball roll, finish that. That's incredible, boys. Really good attacking positioning. Nice finish right there. Now, keep in mind, boys, we do have both the bruiser and then the intercept playstyle pluses. So defensively, I mean, 2 great playstyle pluses to have. He does seem to be quite quick and responsive. Harry Kane all the way. Lucio, boys, that's not bad, man. Again, the recovery speed has actually been a little bit surprising. I know that some people will be worried that he doesn't have the quick step playstyle, but it doesn't really seem to be a problem at the moment. Hazard, nice. Now, we did signal Garincha to make that run. I'm going to go over the top. Use long ball pass play style plus. I mean, the pass wasn't anything too crazy, but it did kind of work out for us. Low driven. That's a great finish, boys. We'll take that. All right, boys. Straight into game number 2 we go. And because game number 1 didn't last too long, we're just going to continue playing him at the center mid position. Lucio, again, boys, let's just try to track back right here. Intercept play style plus, huge. Really, really good interception right there. I feel like defensively, man, I mean, it doesn't get much better than Lucio. I wonder if he had the center back position. Would a lot of people run him at the center back position? I feel like as a CDM, man, is probably the best way to use him. Lucio making that run again. Nice. I'm going to go R3 touch. Ooh, Blanc with the good tackle, man. Unlucky. I kid you not, boys. I feel like when it comes to defensive-minded midfielders, he's honestly one of the most quick and one of the most responsive. Like a really good tackle right there. All right, boys. Let's see if we maybe try to overload the right-hand side. I did signal Dumfries to make that run over the top. We should be onside, boys. That's a great over-the-top through ball, man. I mean, his passing has been a little bit surprising. And he is going to try to play that towards the middle. That's good pressure right there. And a very good tackle. We got a little bit of space. Neymar play through. I think we're onside. Yeah, boys. We timed that perfectly. Lucio, I kind of choked right there, boys. I kind of choked. That's my bad. Lucky rebound, maybe. That's poor. That's poor for me, man. We definitely should be scoring right there. I just feel like I didn't have the confidence to just go for a regular shot with him. And that's my bad. Neymar, we can go for a cutback right here. Maybe one more. Lucio, use the ping pass. Mbappe, lovely turn. Still with it. Might just have to cut it across the box. Garincha back post. This guy's defending pretty well at the moment, but that was actually a pretty decent team play. Lucio, just a little bit of patient play right here. Through the middle. Nice. Mbappe, now play it through. I'm going to go power shot. Near post. What a finish, boys. What a finish. The power shot play style, I mean, it's not much, but like it's honest work, man. We'll take that. I feel like using the power shot play style like in a central position still isn't like as bad as some people make it. Great tackle right there. Counter-attacking football again, boys. I kind of like to make my center mids make that run because usually like your opponent won't track it. Like even right there, we can use it as a decoy. And now play it to Hazard right here. Easy finish, man. We'll take that. Good run forward. The one thing that I absolutely love with the card is the fact that he's just so balanced. Like, he can do everything really well in game. Which, I mean, at this stage of FC 25, a lot of people are just trying to have, like, fun with the game. But it's nice to have, like, midfielders that are just, like, so balanced. Lucio, again, making that late run. I think we didn't time it. We didn't time it this time. Now we did, boys. Chip shot. We'll take that, man. That's a great finish right there. I actually thought that we didn't time that through ball, but we timed it perfectly. Again, man, those late runs into the box can be very difficult to pick up. All right, boys, we are jumping into our final game using Lucio, and in game number 3, we're going to go ahead and run him at the right back position. I think that is safe to say as like a more defensive-minded midfielder is probably the best way to go ahead and use him, but as a right back should be really good as well. Now, we are going to try to use him a little bit more like an overlapping fullback to like try to like pick and choose when to attack with him. Right here in a very advanced position. Lucio, I'm going to go ball roll. We'll take a corner, man. That's not too bad. I mean, the defensive cover that you're going to get with the card is obviously going to be like the most important thing, but going forward is pretty important as well. Lucio, I'm going to go for an acrobatic attempt. It's not bad, boys. It's not bad. All right, boys. Straight from kickoff, man. I might try to get Ferland Mendy in behind. Use the long ball pass play style plus a little bit more. It's gone to Mbappe, boys. I mean, that's a really nice switch. Long ball pass again, man. I feel like for a fullback, there's definitely better play style pluses out there, but you do have that as well. That's a great ball. Lucio, great interception right there, man. I mean, sticking his position really well right there. And again, man, for a fullback having both the intercept play style plus and then also the bruiser play style plus, I feel like defensively, that's probably the two best ones to have. Cantona, let's test out the sprint speed, boys. Up against Doué. Lucio, that's great, man. I'm just going to try to dink it towards the middle. Garincha. Oh, the touch had to be better, man. It's a decent pass, though. Ooh, we did leave a little bit of space. It looks like he's not going to reverse it. Oh, he did. He just delayed it a little bit. That's another really good interception. Just going to ping this down the line. Again, boys, I actually really like ping pass on a fullback, especially if you do get him a little bit further forward. Lucio all the way. That's great sprint speed. I'm going to go for a regular shot. It's not a bad attempt. Lucio, yeah, he tried to play that through, man. Great interception. Great pass as well. We can go ahead and spring into a counterattack now. Mbappe, Neymar. I just try to reverse this back to Mbappe. Great. Oh, the first touch was nice, man, but Beckham with a really, really good tackle. I feel like with Lucio in your team, you can just like apply a lot of pressure on your opponent. The recovery speed, boys. Up against Gervinho. I mean, we all know how quick Gervinho is. Yeah, man, that's incredible. That's great recovery speed and a very good block. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is us using the new Condor Evolution Lucio in a few games of FUT Champions. And I will say with the upgrades, man, I mean, easily one of the best players in the game at the moment. Now, whether you want to play him at the right back position or in the midfield, I think that is safe to say that he can do everything really well in game. The defensive cover is honestly top tier. And then the technical side to his game, surprisingly, was actually really effective. Now, we did give the card the Anchor Chem style. And the main reason why we gave him the Anchor Chem style was to just get a little bit more pace. And then also for him to still have the controlled lengthy acceleration type. If you do run him at the right back position, he doesn't have the quick step playstyle, so in some situations he might be beat for pace a little bit. But I feel like in the midfield it wasn't that big of a problem. The recovery speed is still very solid with the card. Very consistent in the tackle, very good at breaking up the play and advancing the ball forward, and overall just a bit of a tank in game. Overall, Woods, I'm going to go ahead and give the card like a 9.9 out of 10 rating. I really enjoyed using him at both the center mid and right back positions in the 4-3-3 formation. Now, as you guys know, in order to complete the evolution, it is 200,000 coins, or I think 750 FC points. He's currently going on the market for like 12k. So for roughly 210,000 coins in total, you are getting one of the best defensive minded players in the game. The only real letdown that I did notice with Lucio is the fact that he doesn't have the quick step playstyle. But again, boys, like I said, I didn't really see it being that big of a problem. It's just us being like really picky. The 5 playstyle pluses that he does have are really effective in game. 5-star, 5-star, and just a very well-rounded player. I will say, out of all the players that you can use in the evolution, there are some insane options, but I think that it's safe to say that Lucio is easily a top 3, top 5 option. If you do want to get the most out of the card, because he does have the Tiki Taka playstyle, plus I feel like running him as a CDM in like the 4-2-1-3 formation is your best bet. As a center mid, still really effective, but like with the defensive AI of a CDM in like the 4-2-1-3 formation being so OP, man, he is just perfect for that role. So yeah, man, if you do have the coins to go ahead and complete the evolution, whether you want to play him at the right back position or in the midfield, man, easily one of the best players for the Evo, and I would definitely recommend him. But that is going to be the end of today's video. If you guys did enjoy it, let me know by leaving a like, comment down below what player you guys would like to see next in another player review, and then also consider subscribing to the channel if you are new. It would be greatly appreciated. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for clicking on today's video. I've been your boy Booba, and I'll catch you guys in another one very, very soon. Peace.